believe that music is a gift of God. And so tonight's all about the joy of music and having a great time. So we want you to enjoy yourselves and be blessed. We're glad you're here. And we've got a few other concerts through the year, so grab one of the flyers if you don't have one, or check our website, or just ask somebody, and we'll fill you in. And I want to invite Dr. Priscilla Woodley, who is our music director. There's Priscilla, who is our gifted music director, to introduce everybody. And so have a good time tonight.
Welcome, everybody. We are thrilled with this wonderful, huge audience. Thank you all so much for coming. And if you were here for dinner, we were just packed over there too. So thank you all for dining with us as well. So it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Lakeview Concert Series and our wonderful artists tonight, Dan Reed and the Dixieland Hotshots.
Well, how many have seen the Dixieland before? This Dixieland band here before? Well, we really enjoy performing for you guys. Thank you for coming back. And everything that we've played before for you guys, we're playing tonight. I'm teasing. No, we've got several new numbers here, but we always like to start out with the Saints. That's kind of like the signature song, bringing it in. And we're going to close tonight also with our signature one, and that's Walk On Out, Closer Walk With Thee, and then we'll be out in the lobby there at the end of the concert there. But that's no lie. That song really does take a lot of air out of you. So we're going to slow down things a little bit, and this is a cute little tune called Way Down Yonder in New Orleans. Now, first of all, how many of you been to New Orleans? See, yeah, and now you know how to say it, right? Yeah, New Orleans. You got to give it a little drawl there. Sort of. Okay, now, do you guys have programs out there? I knew you didn't. We're going to really slow things down with a little bit of a down and dirty one. I promised Ken, and I promised that Ken, I told Ken, I said I would not do any grindy ones like that or like that down and dirty, because he brought like some really young kids there. But you almost got to do it with this song here. This one's called Georgia on My Mind. Okay, this one here is, well, hey, I got it real quick because you don't know who all's up here. Some of you have never seen the band before or whatever. Over here on trombone, Ernie Landis. On piano, Richard Powley. Tuba, Chuck Stewart. On drums, Ed Zacco. On banjo, Matt Mooney. And this guy here, we just call him Dr. V. He signed his name today, and I watched him sign it, and he went like this. And he says, it's so much easier to sign it that way. His last name is Ventimiglia. Elliot Ventimiglia, amen. This next tune is a fun little tune. This is called I Would Do Almost Anything for You. Well, that is the first time we've ever played that with this band. What'd you think of that? Isn't that a cute tune? Now, Ernie has his own band. How many of you have seen the Stompers before? Well, now we play. Tell them a little bit about, well, you got a microphone. Tell them about where we play.
We play? Hello, 1, 2?
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Okay. Yeah, we have a wonderful gig.
Oh, maybe it isn't on. Oh, okay, it's on. There you go.
Hello, 1, 2, ready? No? A little more, maybe? F, 2, 3, 4? How about here? How about this one? We have a wonderful gig that we do every second and fourth Saturday nights. It isn't very far from here. It's up at the Westbrook Village Golf Club up there on Union Hills, just between 91st and 99th. It's called the Sunset Bistro at the Lakes Restaurant. We play it there the second and fourth Saturday nights all year round, and we have for 9 years, and we're still doing it. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of the same folks. A lot of the same folks I see right here come there every Saturday night. We're there. So, yeah, 6:30 to 8:30, dinner beforehand, and dance floor and so forth. So it's a really nice affair, and we hope that you can join us. In the wintertime, you got to call ahead for reservations because the place is full. Sorry. But we have a good time, and hope you'll join us.
And then don't you have some flyers out there that let everybody know about that, right? Right there. And then there, what about the...
And we also have a CD. Woo! How about that? So this is not commercial time, is it? I thought that was a little later in the program, but yeah. We have a CD, and I have a couple of copies, and I'll put them out there after we're through, that we just did in April. We hope you'll enjoy those too. Thanks.
Okay, now we're going to slow down the pace. This is one that I should have actually placed this tune on the very end, near the very end of the concert, you know, because like brass players for sure, and there's a lot of brass players out there. You know, when you've played for a long time, your lips start getting a little bigger, you know. So this one's called Big Lip Blues. Now,
Now that was another new one there. And now here is another new one that you've never heard before. Minstrels of Annie Street. And this one has, this has like a little written out part where we do a lot of ad-libbing up here. You just have like a little lead sheet to kind of like follow along a little bit. And then the chords, they call that a lead sheet. And all these musicians are capable of doing that and just making up their own stuff and improvising and just, you know, creating from the heart. Well, these first two measures, I have to read exactly what's written, and I've done it before. I've played this song a few times before, but now this is Elliot's first time, so it's going to be, if you see him getting a little nervous and shaking, so he's got to read the next two measures straight away, right after me, a little call and response, and then the trombone player comes in. Now, are you nervous? So this is a church, so if you believe in prayer, definitely start praying right now.
Ernie saved the day. I think it was lower for some. Who was speaking on this microphone before me? Were they Charter? I'm not saying anything. Okay. We're going to give you a good old one. This one, I'm not even going to tell you the name of it because you'll recognize it. What was the name of that one? Okay, great. I'm not going to tell you the next one either, because I know you're going to know this one. Sleepy Town down Sleepy Time down south. Isn't that funny? Your letters go funny. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit, and this is a tune called Hello, Dolly. Now, this next one, we're going to let, Priscilla's up here. Give it up for Priscilla. Thank you.
I think that was me he was making fun of when he talked about how short this was. Yeah, you should be down on your knees. I did a program with Dan a couple of years ago where we were kind of having fun, and he was making jokes with the singer and I. And so I just coined a little personal name for him. So this is my Danny boy. So, as I said, we are so glad to have all of you here tonight. Those of us that are a part of the Lakeview faith community are so incredibly blessed by all the people that have been members here over the year that have made facilities like this possible. Yes, and pianos and microphones and media arts directors back there putting up the slides and so forth. But as you know, all of that costs money. And we don't charge for tickets here, but we don't get budget money to present these concerts either. So if you have been enjoying yourself, and is there anybody here who's not enjoying themselves? Oh, good. Makes me relieved. I was really nervous that you wouldn't like all of this. If you have enjoyed yourself tonight, they're going to play a little bit more. Don't get worried, we're not finished. But we're going to invite the ushers to come forward. And if you would like to make a contribution so these guys can get paid, we would appreciate it. And can we, before they start collecting, can we say a quick prayer? Dear God, we thank you so much for the opportunity to hear this extraordinary music tonight and for these amazing facilities in which to present these musicians. We ask that you bless them and their work as they go forward. Bless us in this faith community also. Amen.
We're going to give you a good old favorite one. This one, Richard's going to sing for us at the beginning. It's a beautiful tune called What a Wonderful World.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? And they're just saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, as I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Now, Richard, when we came in, now you'll see it when we're leaving too, with the tune "Closer Walk with Thee." But when we came in with the Saints, did you see what Richard was playing? Richard, hold that up and blow a few notes. Blow a few notes. How about that? A little blow piano. How about that? We're going to end our concert tonight with a tune called "That's a Plenty." And thank you guys for coming. Thank this great band up here. Woo. Hello. So we're going to have fun with this. This is an up-tempo tune. This is a very famous Dixieland tune here. And we're going to have fun with this. That's a plenty. Now, for our last number here, we're sticking in a little surprise because I understand that there are a few people that came here today to celebrate a birthday. How many people are having a birthday today? Huh? Oh, I know there's some. Oh, there's one right there. Amen. And then how many people are celebrating an anniversary? Whoa. Now, so we can include more people. How many people are celebrating a birthday sometime this year? Okay. How about an anniversary? Okay, we're gonna give it for y'all here. Well, we'd like to thank the whole body of church members here that help out with these concert series, because this is the start of their concert series. We're going to be in the back there on this last number. We're going to walk on through, and the obstacle course right here. That's fine. We love you guys. And anyway, you'll be standing back there so you can meet us and greet us and stuff like that. And like I said, Ernie's got some CDs over there. Chuck and I. And this whole band is playing at the Jazz Festival on November 2nd and 3rd in Chandler at the San Marcos Golf Resort. It's 2 days and they're bringing in Dixieland bands from the whole United States, all over, plus some international Dixieland bands. Some people coming from Australia, Italy, just all over. So it's going to be it's one of the biggest festivals to this date right here in the United States. Some of the others are starting to die out. They don't have the support, but there's a lot for the Dixieland groups. It's more of the older people that like that music, and there's a lot more older people around here. Okay, I said it. I'm glad I said it. That's it. So thank you guys. Thank the whole church crew here, the sound and everything. So thank you.
There you have it, Dan Reed and the Dixieland Hotshots.